Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bob from One Stop Mouse, not Tay Ray. I wish I had beautiful, curly, long locks like Tay Ray, but I don't. And Tay Ray, of course, is the subject of this Mouse Tales interview show, episode 29. Started all with an interview with Walt from Mouse Talk, and it's come 29. Hey, Katrina, what's going on? It's come 29 episodes up to an interview with this great young gal that I met on the Mickey Bunch on her mom's show, which is Brunch with a Bunch that I've been on with her. And haven't been on there lately, but I probably will be again soon. And let me just catch up with the chat because you know how I am. I'll get talking with Taylor and what chat? What are you talking about? Jim Ryan, what's going on? Hopefully I will not need your legal services for anything, but I appreciate your friendship. Growl Guy, what's going on? How are you? Krista Knoxville, hello. Krista was one of our recent winners in the Star Wars giveaway, and I sent out the first one. I sent out the Pandora giveaway, and I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I'll be sending that out to you, Krista, so you can look for that. Let's see. And Taylor, of course, is on. Taylor, this is Taylor's channel. Disinfinity, Daniel from Disinfinity, what's going on? Check out Daniel's channel, Disinfinity, Krista Knoxville, and Katrina Scalpini. They have the Disney Double Ks. Let's see. I know Jim Ryan is on Instagram as Tink Dad, if you want to follow him. Movie Mania Nick, what's going on? Jonathan Chong, how is life? And all right, well, without further ado, okay, I will spare you. I'm not going to do a drum roll on a kid's xylophone. I've been doing that a lot, and it's just not. I think I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to get a snare drum in here. That's what I'm going to do. Look for it. In a week or two, I'm going to have a snare drum in here. I'm just going to be going, drum roll, please. It's Tay Ray, or Taylor Ray, and her channel is Taylor Made Magic, and she collects everything, has the greatest ears and pins around, and quite impressive, I gotta say. Here she is. Hello. What's going on?
I'm here.
Yeah, so we used to see each other a lot, but I haven't really seen you for like a month and a half or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't been on streams, and you haven't quite.
And I haven't either. So I peeked into the Mickey Bunch the other day, and it was like Matthew, your brother, and Kadani Sean, and I was like, what? So what's new with you, Tay Ray? What's new in the life of Tay Ray?
Just school, honestly. That's been keeping me busy. I'm in trig and a bunch of other classes, so they've been keeping me busy.
Oh God, I don't know. I went to the University of Miami a very, very long time ago. Oh, look at that, Katrina's like, she looks so purty.
Thank you.
She is purty. Katrina. Nice. So as you know, and like I was telling you right before we got on, I just like to have nice, relaxed conversations for how long they go, usually like 45 minutes. And I think one of the coolest things for this show for me, besides just meeting people that I didn't know that much about or never met before, is, you know, I'll find out that Josh Goes to Disney used to show rabbits professionally, and he was a professional bowler. Or Disney Dan is a Latin teacher in real life when he's not on YouTube. That kind of stuff. Not everybody's into that. And I like boundaries. You know, I used to be a counselor, so that's a good thing. You don't want to tell too much about yourself. But is there anything about yourself that you would want to tell us out there, to all of your fans?
I I guess I'm really into education. Like that's like my main thing. When I'm not
Uh,
on stream, I'm educating myself, whether it's in school or separate from that.
right.
I like to feel stimulated. I don't know.
That's
That's
cool.
like my biggest thing. I'm really into like math and chemistry. I really, really love history. I'm like
Really?
obsessed with history. Unfortunately,
I didn't think I
history
knew
makes
that.
no money. No
No.
money.
No.
So I am
No.
trying for a degree in psychology, and I eventually want to go through med school and become a psychiatrist.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I loved history so much, and I still do, right? And
Mm-hmm.
nobody else around me seems to know. At one point, I didn't know what to do with that, so I almost became a social studies teacher. And I did end up being a counselor in psych and working in psych hospitals and with adolescents and stuff like that. I never went on to become a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but I am a licensed clinical
Mm-hmm.
counselor, not in Florida, but in Georgia. So good luck with that field. That both of those I find really, really, and there's something else to that too. VP from The Adventures of
Mm-hmm.
VP was on the Brunch with the Bunch about a month ago, and he was talking to your mom, and he said, I really know how to read people, and because of the psych stuff, I seem to just walk into things and go, oh, that guy's going to do this. And nobody else seems to see that. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Can't you tell that he's going to do that? And you can read into things, and it helps you out with life a little bit. Like knowing Latin lets you conjugate in all languages.
I got to Latin 6, so
Did you really?
Latin
Oh
sucks.
my God.
It is not suggested. It's horrible. I can't speak Latin. I can read it though.
All right. So you heard me say right before the stream that I found out on this show that Disney Dan was a Latin teacher. So I can't wait, now that you know that, for you guys to have that conversation. That should be a great. He's going to be so defensive. Don't do it. So you're really into education, and
Mhm.
we know what you're studying, and you're out in Arizona at some
Yes.
unnamed university that just gave you.
I got 2 weeks of spring break because someone hacked our school systems and shut everything down. Like everything, nobody could get into anything. They
Oh my
said that
Lord.
it was for security concerns, but our math teacher straight out told us that it was a bunch of like BS, that they got hacked. And it's just kind of funny that, like, how does a college get hacked to the point that nothing works for an entire week?
So look who's here. Our favorite redhead. Your mom is in the chat. So proud of my gorgeous Taylor. Yeah, I bet you are. She is a student of history, thinking about going towards being a psychiatrist, which is really interesting. Wow. And Latin too. Latin 6. So what made you stop all of a sudden? You were just like, this is useless, or there was no more Latin to study?
To do Latin. The school that I went to, it was a liberal arts. That was very heavy on history, and part of that, they wanted you to know Latin so that you could better understand old literature and stuff like that.
Right.
So yeah, I had to do like 3 years, I think, of Latin, and they just crammed it together. Like,
Right.
We were doing 2 years of Latin every year. It was kind of crazy. I also took Spanish. I only know a little bit of Spanish because our teacher
I don't
focused
know
on eating
any
out.
Spanish, and I wish I did. That's the problem. I took Latin classes and French classes. So if you and I get on a plane to Montreal and we want to order dinner, I'm fine. And if I want to conjugate with Disney Dan, I'm great. But if I live in Central Florida and I want to speak to somebody at the supermarket, I have a problem. So I'm thinking I should get, what is is it Babbel or?
Oh yeah, something like that.
I'm thinking about you getting one of those quick learn language courses, because I think it I think it'd be, you know, if a hurricane happens or something, I should be able to talk to half the people in my region. You know, it's like,
Yeah, that might be good. Yeah, same
you
here.
think? You think?
Honestly, I can only be like pinche puta, which is not helpful for any situation ever, or donde está el baño? And that's all. That's about it.
You know how to ask where the bathroom is?
Yes,
Nice. Nice. So if you're in a Mexican restaurant, you can ask where the bathroom is?
I
Or
can ask where the bathroom is.
good, good. Or if you're at the parks and there's a Spanish speaking only person. Nice. Very nice. So is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about favorite things or
I collect like Barbies, first off. I don't know if
really?
you guys can see up there. I've got a couple of them.
I didn't
Those
know.
are,
I know of all the Disney stuff you collect. I did not
yeah,
know that you collected Barbies.
I collect Barbies more than I do anything else, actually.
Really?
I am obsessed with like Barbies.
How
Obsessed with
many?
them.
How many? And what kind of Barbies
I've got
do you
about
have?
100 of Barbies, and then I also have 50 or so Ever After High dolls, and I open them though. But all my Barbies are in the box. But yeah, I especially collect the ones that I had as a kid and the Barbie movies one.
All right, let's see. Taylor, I thought well of you before this, but wow, classic training in the liberal arts, Latin history, and your ambitions toward medical school are simply wonderful goals. Uh-oh. Yeah. See, you just impressed the lawyer. It's all downhill now. Kidani Sean, what's going on? Very cool, very cool.
As you guys can see, I collect pins.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna let me move on to I'm gonna do my yellow brick road thing. Okay. Speaking of blue, so how did you we know a little bit about your personal history that doesn't involve pins and things that you actually do on the channel, but give us a little bit of a timeline, like what happened first? Did you start up on YouTube before your mom? Did you guys start together?
When I was like a junior, we used to go to Disneyland all of the time, like every month, all of the time.
Right.
And my mom and I was recovering from surgery for a little bit, and we were watching all of these Disney channels to like give me something to do. And we were like, we could do this. And so she
was your mom living out in Arizona with you?
Yeah,
then?
My mom lived with me. I lived with my mom until I graduated high school, and my parents did a house swap, and she moved out there, and now I still live here.
That's why you were doing the West Coast thing at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No worries. And so, yeah, my mom created this channel, and you know,
the Mickey
initially,
Bunch?
The Mickey Bunch.
Okay.
Initially, it was like, heck yeah, I want to do this. And then it's like, I'm in high school. I don't want anybody seeing this embarrassing video of me and my mom. So my mom would get me pins and bribe me to do videos. Like, I'll give you these pins if you do the video. And then about a year later, after
have you gotten any of these color reveal Barbies?
No, I have not gotten any of them. I think they're really cool. I just don't see them on a collectability standpoint for what I collect.
Got it. I figured out sometimes if I don't catch the chat really quick and highlight it, forget about it. You'll never see it. So you're out on the West Coast, you're going to Disneyland a lot. Your mom started the Mickey Bunch, right? And you were sort of on there, but you were young and let me get this straight. Am I paraphrasing this right? What were you doing? What a lot of teenagers or young college people do, where you're embarrassed by your parent? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was embarrassed by my mom's YouTube channel.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
When people would come over to the house, they'd be like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'd be like, I am going to kill you. I do not want my friends knowing about this YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh.
When I went into college, she had this idea for a Friday night stream, and she asked me to be a part of it. And I was a little weary at first, and eventually I was like, fine, I'll do it. But I wanted to be separate from my mom because I'm turning into my own person, and I was like, I kind of want to be my own person. So I created my channel, and honestly, I had no content for quite a while, but
Right.
we're getting there.
Yeah, yeah. TaylorMade Magic's got over 300 subscribers, I think I saw, right? Yeah,
I
yeah.
think almost at 400. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
yeah,
don't
close.
hardly
Close.
ever look.
Mm-hmm. And okay, so your mom started a channel, you started being part of that, then started going to do your own thing, but you've been in school a lot.
hmm
So TaylorMade Magic, when did you start that up? When was that, like a year
I
ago,
think a
2 years
year
ago?
ago,
Okay,
or like
that's what I
2 years
thought.
ago, actually.
Okay. That's what I thought. I remember seeing your channel when I started One Stop Mouse, and that was like 2 years ago. And I didn't grow real fast because I kind of like picked it up and put it down when I worked for Disney and started it again. And you
I
need to
definitely feel
really
that.
do you have that same sort of growth like
I have
with
that kind of
school? You're
thing. Yeah. I'll like have a little bit of time to like
right.
pump out videos, and then it's like if I don't do this essay,
Yeah,
all hell's about to break loose.
right. I get that. I get that. Okay, cool. 395, Krista said. Yep. Oh, there you go. 395 subscribers for TaylorMade Magic. Why don't you guys go on over to TaylorMade Magic and check it out? Just click on any of the videos. You're going to love it. And before we're done with this little interview, bop her up over 400. That would be great. Please do
That
so.
would be
As a matter of
amazing.
fact, let's see. Let me actually show my little banner. There you go. Consider subscribing. Comments. I ninja watch at work a lot. Everyone go to, there you go. Krista, push it, Krista. Push it. So you started TaylorMade. Oop, nice lag there, Bob. This is Spectrum in Central Florida. So just you can review that service right now. I'm a pusher, Bob. Yeah, you are. So started TaylorMade Magic about 2 years ago, and tell us about TaylorMade Magic.
I just kind of show me and what I do and what I'm into.
Mhm.
I've got a lot of pin content on there right now,
Right.
but I would like to get some more DIYs on there.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it's just like me and my mom going to the parks and
Right.
kind of showing my collections and DIYs, that kind of a thing.
What's your favorite thing to collect?
Barbies.
Okay. And
Which
then
I had actually put down for a while. And then it would probably be the pins.
Do you have a video on TaylorMade Magic that has you collecting Barbies? No.
Mm-mm.
I would love to see that.
I honestly
You could do that. Why
only
not?
picked them out of a closet like a month ago. I was so embarrassed to like show people my collection, so I would just like buy them and stick them in this closet. And now I got like a whole display, and they're all cute, and like I started putting them in my room. But
A Barbie closet. Nice.
yes,
Nice. Yeah, I think that'd be great. I'm surprised that I didn't even know that. The Disney Baker. Hello, welcome to the stream. So let's see. Hold on, let me follow my little yellow brick road here. So if one of my beagles could talk and I put him on my knee, don't think I won't. I don't know how long it would take. I think my beagles are pretty smart, actually. They just kind of look at me a lot like, really?
my cats are pretty smart, but I have to lock them out because they're always like, "Oh, you're on stream. Sit on the computer."
Oh, my cat is outside the door, and he's pushing on the door a little bit right now, and I have to have this big sort of rubber wedge to go under the door. Otherwise, you'd hear it rattling. Like there was a hurricane outside or something like that.
Cats don't like to be locked out of anything.
I know.
Wherever they're not allowed to go, they're like, that's where I want to be.
He is a crazy cat that we adopted. He was like a feral cat in our neighborhood, and I don't think he had a mom really to show him how to be a cat. He's kind of nuts. He just runs right into walls and stuff. This cat basically terrorized the older cat. He was a kitten, and this lady's 2 older dogs. And so we took him in, and we have a 3-bedroom little house, and he has his own bedroom. So we have a master bedroom that my wife and I are in. We have this tiny little closet of a bedroom, which is my YouTube studio. And my wife works in part of the master, but Mando, our cat. Now, when you name a cat Mando, you know he's got some personality. Mando has his own room. Yeah, with all kinds of cat trees and anyway.
That is hilarious.
It is. So if I had Mando in here and he could actually talk and he didn't beat me up, what would you tell him about the content of your channel right now? About the how many videos do you have up there? Do you know?
I have absolutely no idea.
I think it was like 10.
Yeah, something like that.
What would you say was like the overview of it's like a pin collecting?
Yeah, kind of just my collections.
Right.
Me and my mom in
sell it.
Disney.
I'm giving you that chance. Sell it right now. Come on.
Me and my mom in Disney World, and just like what we eat, what are my suggestions. My pin collections, what I collect.
Okay. So it's all the stuff that you love to do. Great. I got you. And I know why this is, and it's obvious to anybody that can see Taylor here. Or, by the way, when you got that artwork done, don't you guys love that logo? It's just so cool. It's perfect.
I need to get pink hair again.
It's perfect. And I think I might. Is he advertising that he's doing that? I do
not know.
Yeah, I was going to say, should we mention who did that or not? But I'm going to look into that. What is this? Taylor has one of my favorite expressions of all time. She uses it a lot with Dole Whip Dad. When she dislikes something he is pumping up, she stuns him with the expression, hot garbage, a real hoot. Hot garbage?
Hot garbage is that I really do not like something, and I think it is crapola.
Can I borrow that?
Go ahead.
I'm going to borrow that. Okay, get ready, Kelly. Get ready, Kelly. The next time I'm on the Mickey Bunch, and I'll probably accept the next invitation. Hot garbage. That's the hot button saying for me. So, how do you feel that your channel is unique, or do you? I mean, it's unique for your personality for sure, but
I don't stick to like one thing. I just kind of do me.
Right.
It's just me. I do it myself. I like it.
It's your personality.
I'm not putting out on Instagram, what do you want me to do? I don't care what you want me to do. I'm doing my own thing. I don't know. That is just me. I say what I want. I say what I think.
You better watch that. That can get you into trouble. I know.
Trust me, I know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a very say it how it is person, and not everybody enjoys that.
Okay, you guys have to watch, before I forget to say this, you guys have to check out the Mickey Bunch and any of the shows that Taylor is on, like say Brunch with the Bunch. Taylor has the funniest way of, I think she's like the only people that can actually rein her mother in the way that she does, because her mom sometimes will just kind of go off on a tangent, and we're not really talking about what we were supposed to be talking about, and things sometimes get a little bit suggestive, and she'll just like throw her mother off the stream. She'll just be like,
she gets booted.
Sorry, bye. Let's see. Okay. And even though it's all about you, which that's the stuff I do is like that too. It's like, well, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. We'll talk about whatever. From when you first started dealing with YouTube, with your mom's channel, with your channel, up through now, this is a hard one because, you got to think back a little bit and step back. In the few years, I don't know, what has it been, 3 or 4 years since you've been dealing with YouTube channels of a sort? have your views evolved at all? Has TaylorMade Magic evolved at all? That's hard for me to even say but I do know my channel originally was called, well, it still is. See, it was called WDW Epic Vacations. Okay, before I changed it to One Stop Mouse, which also made the growth slow. But even when I made it One Stop Mouse, it's because I didn't realize what the community was like. I had no idea. So it was like, oh, well, this is your one stop source of information. Just come here. You don't have to go anywhere else. And I don't think that like that now. It's like, well, Taylor does her thing and I do my thing, and and we all help each other out. And it kind of shows me where I've come from where I was. Just the name of the thing.
Yeah.
But do you have anything like that about, how you've kind of progressed?
Mine started, well, I've got a couple things like that have quite evolved. The first thing is my name. People joke about it. I've changed it like 4 times. Yeah, whatever. But the original name was Tangled in the Magic.
Tangled in the Magic was the original? It was
just kind of a generic, honestly, initially it wasn't even for creating YouTube videos.
Right.
But I wanted people to know my name. That is very important to me, that I am called by my name. And so I wasn't a huge fan of being called Tangled. I mean, it's nothing bad. I'm not taking any offense. I just wanted to be known. I want you to know that my name is Taylor. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I changed it to TaylorMade Magic, and I really like it. But mainly, honestly, what's evolved is who I am as a person and my confidence in myself. Because when I first started my channel, I would put out a video, and then a week later or so, I would delete it, or I would private it.
Oh, really?
Because I was very, very self-conscious on the way I talk and the way that I look. And when I would do a video, honestly, sometimes I would film it like 7 times before actually putting it on YouTube. And I'd have gobs of makeup on. And like now, I only have eyeshadow and eyeliner on.
Right.
I am more confident in who I am and how I look and how I sound. And I'm not self-conscious about the way I look or the way I sound nearly as much as I did when I began.
That's great. So as the counselor sort of flipping that, do you feel that maybe YouTube has been a great sort of a growth coping skills sort of a tool that's helped you become more confident, being in front of the camera?
Definitely.
That's great.
Being just in front of people and showing myself, and honestly, probably just rolling out of bed and joining brunch with the punch helped a little bit. But
you guys, I have seen Taylor a lot when I've gotten on the Mickey Bunch. It's like it's herself and her mom, and we're like backstage, and they're putting on makeup and everything, and I'm just kind of sitting there half asleep with the Indiana Jones hat on, drinking coffee, and I'm just yeah, interesting. That's great. That's great. So it's not just an evolution of the channel and your views of it like that. It's actually an evolution of you.
Yeah, me, and given me confidence in myself. And
right. That's great. That's terrific. I love that. And then, as an evolving young woman, and then that's where the channel is coming. The channel is coming along like the caboose. That's great. Thanks for sharing that. That's terrific. All right. So then the hardest one of all for everything, but things are looking better. The future. Do you have any guesses on? It's okay. You can cough. I do.
Or were you spitting? Y'all don't want to hear that.
The future. Any idea? Do you have any plans for like new shows or anything with your channel, or anything else you want to tell us about just with you in the future?
Well, I want to start doing more DIYs because I do a lot of crafting on my own time. When I've got the time. And I also want to show like my Barbie collections. I've also gotten into like trolling Facebook and OfferUp for
Right.
vintage Barbies.
Right.
And I'll get these things at crazy, crazy prices. Like I got a $300 dollhouse for $10, and actually I've
Oh,
done that
wow.
like 3 times now.
Oh my
But that,
gosh.
I want to start showing like my finds, and I'm actually moving out to Florida within the year, so I'll have definitely a lot more park content and dairy-free eats.
Nice. Nice. Katrina, do you want to come on? I don't think Kelly can come on right now. She's still ninja watching. I think your mom's still working right now, isn't she?
I think she is.
Yeah, unless she's on a break or something. She's got the Katrina. If you want to come on for a minute, that's fine. She's what did she just say? She has to. I won't say what you usually say, Katrina, when I ask you. She basically usually says something about putting on appropriate clothing. Oh no, she actually did. She put it in the chat. Krista, what's my line to everyone when they ask me to come on? Hold on, let me throw a bra on and brush my hair.
That is relatable.
I'm a bald guy and I don't need a bra, so I don't relate, but I totally get it. Well, if you guys want to come on, that's fine. I know Kelly was thinking about it, but Kelly works until like 11 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't she? What? I didn't see it.
That is late.
Katrina. Katrina, are you?
Hi, I would have had my bra.
Are you in a wait? Are you in a closet?
I changed my closet. I threw all my husband's clothes out and our clothes out to the other smaller closet. So now I changed my closet into my Funko Loungefly.
That is awesome.
Yes.
I love the dolls behind you, the animators.
Oh yeah, these ones.
I've got the Tangled one.
Yeah, I picked them up from Shop Goodwill or whatever for like $10.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you've heard all this gobbledygook out of my Indiana Jones mouth. Do you have any questions you want to ask Tay Ray?
Put me on the spot.
Well, hey, you said if I needed help, so I ran out of questions, and I'm on the mend. So what would you ask her? You're not gonna ask her anything because you know the answers already, but ask her something revealing.
You
so
said
I tell Kelly I didn't ask it.
I'm an open book.
You said you were moving to Disney. You're what? Lactose intolerant, right?
I am not lactose intolerant. I go into anaphylactic shock.
Okay.
I am mildly allergic to eggs. I avoid gluten just because it makes me feel icky. I am mildly allergic to soy, but I am definitely allergic to all dairy products.
Now, have you ever thought about like doing a whole like mini series or something like that for YouTube videos about it?
Yes, I've actually got one in the process of like, I want to do it per park, but I mean, it takes time to develop and get all the, but yeah, I have that in the making of like my suggestions of where to eat, like clean eating and dairy free.
That is.
I just had to re-highlight that. She always says the same thing.
Everybody, Gonzo texts me, "Hey, you want to come on real quick?" Yeah, hold on, let me throw a bra on.
Put a bra on.
I mean, I'm home. Who walks around with a bra on all day? Not this person.
No. Yeah, my wife does it. She's working at home for Disney Plus, but she has on kind of like this house dress sort of thing. It's really relaxed, like sort of. Kind of. It's like I don't know what they call it exactly, but she likes these things that have like these floral prints on them, and she looks like she's at Spirit of Aloha dinner show, basically.
That is not a look.
It's very festive around here. That's all I can say.
Bob streams with no pants on, and his wife works with the moo-moos.
I have shorts on. Yeah, after that one time.
One time Katrina called you out. You're like, I'm putting shorts on from now on.
I'm hoping that the audience avoided that. So what happens? One of the mods has to call me out and go, "Why are you in orange underwear?" I'm like, "What the?" I picked up the camera. Taylor.
Were you on Taylor? Were you on Kelly's stream that morning?
I think we were.
I think you were on a bunch with a bunch.
I apparently missed this one.
Well, I pulled the camera
Everything good
off the
happens
top.
when I leave.
I took the camera off the top of the monitor just to point it down at my beagles that have to be right next to me wherever I go, just to say, "Oh, aren't they cute?" And I had I always wear the Indiana Jones shirt and the thing on the streams, but I'm not wearing his long army pants and stuff. I have a pair of like shorts on, or sometimes I'm in my underwear, but you can't see it. And so I did this and went past my orange briefs. And Katrina's like, "Whoa!"
On that stream that morning, Taylor.
Oh my goodness!
So I make sure I don't care what happens, because sometimes I get up. I got up the other day because I had the what about Bob Funko that Krista gave me in the other room, and I got up to go and get it, and I was like, "Oh man, it's a good thing I had pants on." So yeah. No more pantless streams. That's the end of that. All right, enough about that. This is the wonderful Taylor interview, right? There she is. She's still hanging out. Yeah, I would love to see you do videos about everything that you collect. And I think your life is really interesting too. I mean,
because I remember my sister, my older sister used to have the Barbie with the black and white painted suit on. I don't know what Barbie, you know what Barbie I'm talking about?
Yep, the original one.
Yeah, she used to have the original one. And she loved it. I think she still has it somewhere. I don't.
She should get that restored. That's worth a lot of money.
Is it?
A lot of money.
Which Barbie is this now?
As long as it's not a reproduction, it is worth a lot of money. That is a doll I wish I had.
Is this a super old Barbie or a special Barbie?
The very first Barbie. She has an old lady haircut, and she's got this black and white striped bathing suit.
Oh,
it's like a one piece.
All up, yeah.
When did Barbie come out anyway? Was that a 60s thing?
50s, 60s, I forget.
50s,
yeah.
60s?
Wow. She's like what, 60 years old now?
Oh yeah. No. Somebody else has to say hi to Tay Ray. It's not your mom. Well, oh, there she is.
It's this Barbie.
Hey, Barbie, what's going on? Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
You're right. That looks like my grandmother's haircut from the 1930s. Wow. Hey, Krista, what's going on? I've got Bob right here. He's right here. It's right here. Where's Michael?
Bob right there. In
Where
bed.
is he? Is he behind her? I don't see him.
He's in bed.
He's in bed. You got any questions for Tay Ray?
He had off today.
He had off.
Well, I asked
Did he
the
go in
Barbie
that
one.
Did he go racing around in his Jeep that he took the Sawzall to take the wheel wells out so the oversized tires would actually fit? I thought that was a crack up.
He hasn't yet. I just made him a new license plate the other day.
You made him a license plate? Do you work part-time in the
Yes.
penitentiaries or something? What do you... Oh, a front license plate. Nice. Nice. Jeep with two...
Yes.
Looks like Velociraptors as the E's. Nice.
T-Rexes.
T-Rexes? All right. Well,
I have another question for Taylor.
go.
Okay, what's up?
What's the other crafts you do besides your ears?
Ears are mostly what I do. Last week I made a mini skirt out of a pair of jeans, which was pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
I like to make wreaths here. Well, I don't like to make them, but I make them. I like when they're done. They're a pain in the butt. But just honestly, like hair accessories, anything I see on Pinterest, I just kind of make like a wide variety of stuff, whether it's a scrunchie or a wreath, redoing a piece of clothing. I like to bedazzle things. That's probably my biggest thing. I'm into anything pink and anything sparkly.
So you do indeed own the bedazzler.
Are you gonna
Yes.
Are you gonna bedazzle the skirt?
I already did.
Oh,
Kelly said something about that too, that she liked to bedazzle things.
so if we send you something, will you bedazzle it and send it back?
Yes. I can do that.
Oh my gosh, you're digging a hole here. Anybody out there need a wreath made?
I don't make one. I can make one for you.
Well,
I like wreaths,
well,
but I don't think I
maybe
would ever try to make one.
Mike's High Bob shirt. I'll send
And have-
Taylor.
Oh,
Mike's
oh
High
yeah,
Bob
you
shirt
you
for
should
her
get
to
that. You should get
bedazzle.
that bedazzled.
Oh my god.
When are you guys coming
Yes.
down here again, Krista? August?
Yes.
I gotta get a high Michael shirt before
we'll
August.
Be coming in. Please don't.
Let me see. I'm pulling up a picture. My
Please
favorite
don't.
pair of ears. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, here we go. Are these ones right here? Can you see them?
Oh, they're pretty.
Sort
The
of.
Jacksons.
Wow.
That everything in there other than the flowers were hand sculpted. I made
Wow.
the little jack myself, and there's a little flying zero right there, and then the dice and the little like accessories all over. But these were my favorite pair that I've ever made. They were in
Wow.
order, and they were amazing. I loved them. And
You
zero actually flew.
You say hand
Wow.
sculpt. How do you hand sculpt it with like the sculpting?
Polymer clay,
Right.
and then I bake it, and then I glaze it afterwards.
Gotcha.
If anyone
Very-
does
Like with
use
Mod
polymer clay, it
Podge
needs
glaze it?
E6000 though. Mod Podge, I don't know, Mod Podge. I don't use that for glazing. I have a special clear glaze that looks a little more professional. It doesn't leave streaks, basically.
Where do you get that? Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, or Michael's, any crafting store. Walmart even
Yeah.
has it.
I've done various sort of crafty sort of things, but
Yeah,
I
Walmart
don't,
picked up
I
their
don't
craft
make ears. My wife makes ears, but only on and off, and nothing as spectacular as what Taylor does. But they're very cute. She made some frozen ears that everybody always calls her out for. So-
I have all the stuff to make ears. I'm just scared. They're like intimidating. I have all the stuff, and then I got the fabric, and then it's like, what do I do now?
Yes.
You spent the money on them. You spent the
Same.
money on the fabric. Just
I know.
it's like if you ruin them, fine. It's like throwing them out if you don't do them anyway, right? So do it. I think you need to do a Disney double Ks where you guys are basically doing ears. You should get Taylor on to help you, guide
Yeah.
you through. There you go. I set it all
Yes,
up.
we would do
Set
There
up
you
the
go.
show.
Yes. Yes, I actually
Well-
found ears at like a thrift store place, and I added a bow. And so I totally cheated because, like Katrina said, hey, they're intimidating sometimes.
I feel like the hardest part that people struggle with is the bow. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those bows I'm looking at like,
the bow you-
we know that's going on the Ugly Ears Facebook page.
What's the name of your Etsy store, Taylor?
I believe it is Tailor Made Magic.
Okay. So they can just go to
I don't
Etsy.
know that I have anything on there right now because I think I have like 2 pairs of ears on there. But mainly what I use is my Facebook, which is Tailor Made Ear. Oh yeah, that's what it. Airhead. It's Tailor Made Ears.
Tailor Made on Etsy.
And Facebook. I've got a
okay.
Facebook group that I post my ears to when I've
Okay.
got one that's not in order, and then I'll
Okay.
put the price and DM me.
All right, so you heard it. If you want to check out some of Taylor's ears, go to either her Etsy store, which is Tailor Made Ears, or go to a Facebook group called Tailor Made Ears, and you'll see what she's up to. Very cool.
I am
Um,
dropping the link right now.
Is it all
Thank you.
one word or yeah?
I'm
It is
I'm-
Please,
separate.
because I can't find it.
We're putting the link up right now. And her ears are amazing and so comfortable. How do you make them comfortable? I think that's something my wife was working with. She was like, this hurts, this catches, this.
I can honestly put a link in my Facebook group
Uh-huh.
for the headbands that I buy off of Amazon because I
Right.
like the ones that I buy because they're comfortable.
Right.
And then I sew my ears. I no longer put the cardboard in them. I sew them and fluff them, and I use like basically the thickness of cereal cardboard in the ear, so they're
Right.
super light and comfortable. And I sew on then the ear to the headband, so it's not like
Got
super
it.
thick. And like a lot of people struggle, they put too much hot glue, and then there's super thick
Right.
cardboard, and it's just
Yeah.
like
It's
Were
too
this
much.
the headbands you ordered?
yes. And then
Okay.
I get the multicolored pack too.
Hold on. Hold that up again.
I'm gonna drop everything in the chat.
Hold on. Let's see it. So that's not, what is that, Amazon?
Yeah. But I'm gonna drop
Uh,
the link in the chat too.
Okay. All right. Katrina's going to put that in the chat. That's the headbands that,
Keller uses.
yeah, that Tay-Ray.
Oh, that's
Prefer-
not
Taylor uses.
that's not Taylor's YouTube channel, by the way, guys. It's Facebook. I'm just used to type it out to YouTube.
All right. That's
We
her
got
Facebook
you. Me
channel,
and James got you.
Yeah, that's
obviously.
Facebook.
Try James. Thank you, James. The attorney's into details. There you go.
I mean,
Yeah,
when you're
Facebook.
modding and you're always YouTube channel,
I know.
and it's just like stuck when you try to like Facebook or Instagram.
I am not being critical. You know me. I'm like, what's my name again? Katrina, tell them what my name is.
Yes.
All right. Well, you guys have any last questions for? I figured I'd have you on. You'd have some good questions. Do the Disney Double Ks have any last questions for Tay-Ray before we sign off? Or anybody in the chat have anything you'd like to say, including if Mom wants to jump on? Because, you know, if Kelly doesn't have her last say, I don't know. One day Jim Ryan will actually get on a stream instead of just being the man behind the curtain. But
You
I
said
pray
you were
for it.
moving to Florida. Are you moving like closer to Kelly and Daytona or Orlando?
No, it'll be more like Orlando area. Yeah. I'm trying to get into a college in Orlando.
Very cool. Very cool.
How do I share? I think
Well,
I
I
did.
actually
enough-
watched
far enough for
Taylor
Mom.
making ears on the stream, and she explained to me the process of using hot glue on ears as contrasted with sewing. Which stream was that? Was that stream for charity where everybody was sort of making
Mhm.
ears? Was that on
Well,
Meg?
I've been on a couple streams.
Right.
But more recently, I was on two, well, within this year.
Right.
One of them was on T. Marie's, and then the other one was on Meg's.
Right, on Megs. I remember the Megs. So what's this? Sick 18-piece satin headbands, black headband. Those are the
Yes.
headbands that you like,
Yeah.
Terry?
Mhm.
Cool.
I think everybody that does ears pretty much use them headbands.
Very good.
Yeah, a lot of the YouTubers mostly.
Yeah.
Taylor made me my first pair of ears
Yep.
ever.
Yeah, she's got them on in her picture.
Krista, I never told you. I sent Taylor a free
Yes,
lunch.
I've got it for a oh, I wish I had it with me.
You're
That
good.
thing is so pretty. I still need
You
to
sent her
send you
what?
out a pair of ears.
I sent her a lounge flyer crossbody. It was
Yeah,
what?
it's Alice in Wonderland, and it's got the little bread and butterflies and the flowers on it, and it's really pretty.
Aw.
It was before we were friends.
That is another thing that I collect. I collect Disney handbags. Like I've got like 60 of them.
All right. Wait a second. All right.
I'm
But
borderline
bust
hoarder.
into that. How many handbags do you have? Have you done any videos on handbags?
I have not done any videos on handbags. I would like to, but I have about 60. That was the
60?
last time I counted. I counted last year.
60?
Yes.
And hers
Are
isn't
they
just lounge.
all lounge
No,
fly
I've got
or mixed or
no.
what?
No,
Okay.
I've got Daniel Nicole, Loungefly. I've got mostly Dooney and Burks, to be honest. I've got a
Oh my
couple
God.
Coach. Yeah, those are most of them.
My wife
I
were
also am
Did you
obsessed
get
with Vera
the,
Bradley, but not
Oh,
Walt
my
Disney.
wife were shopping for a Dooney and Burke bag the other day, and
And did your
I thought,
wallet fry?
one.
yeah, it does. Considering that I'm about to, I think, become a cast member again, but right now I'm just getting unemployment checks. I was like, that forget about eating for a few weeks. That was a great handbag. So, and you have 60 of them? Nice.
I don't have 60 Dooney and Burks. I've got like 10 or 11, I think, something like that. I have no idea.
Right.
I have no idea.
Bob,
But I've got
Right.
60 bags about.
What'd you say, Katrina?
tonight they're going to be dropping a Mary Poppins lounge fly.
Who?
I will send you a link when I see it's going to be at
Lounge
12
fly.
o'clock. Yeah,
Shop
lounge.
Disney. Loungefly will be dropping a
No,
Mary
it's not going to be
Poppins.
shopped in at Disney. It's going to be like a small shop.
Oh my God.
When I get a link for because it's a pre-order.
Yeah,
So when I get a link, I'll send you the link.
please.
I will.
We're
If
gonna
anybody,
give Bob his first.
if anybody
Mary
doesn't
Poppins
know, I'm a Mary Poppins fanatic. So, a Mary Poppins fanatic more than Indiana Jones. I just think that you wouldn't like to see me dressed as Mary Poppins.
Why not?
That would be amazing.
Yachty's husband was dressed as Mary Poppins last night on our lounge fly talk.
I'll have to go back and look at that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
how feel
I'll
about
send you the
that.
video in Instagram. It was funny.
Nice. Look who! It's Arlene! Hello, Arlene!
Arlene is the best.
I know she is the best. I miss Arlene so much.
Yes.
I miss you, Arlene. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Well,
Now, besides
Look-
pins, Taylor,
yes.
Mhm.
and bags, do you collect any other Disney stuff? Got pops?
Okay, I collect
That is such
ornaments.
a fixed, rigged question. Okay.
Okay, you're about to start thinking I'm a hoarder. I collect their clothes. I collect the jewelry. I collect the pins. I collect the figurines. I collect the ornaments. I collect
I love how
the.
she's saying it.
I even have Disney Parks shoes. I collect anything they sell. I've got it. That's yeah.
So pops,
much.
yes.
I would never think you were a hoarder. I don't know
Show
why you
her
would say that.
I have a couple.
Show her the Beauty and the
Funko
Beast
Pops.
dolls.
Oh,
Oh,
what? I'm not a big Funko Pop person.
We got. I
but
found.
I
I
this
found the
Flash-
Beast dolls
a
on
vehicle.
sale at my
Ooh.
Disney store.
Yeah,
Look at that.
those are pretty.
So he was $3.98, and then they had.
That's so cute.
hold on, sweetheart.
Nice.
And then they
That is
had
another
the,
thing. I do collect
Belle
the dolls.
online. Yeah, she was
That
on
you-
sale
wow.
for $10. And what did we get? Did
We
we
got
get the key
the
free with her?
we got the up key for free with buying the doll. On that,
So
how did
both dolls and the key all together was like $14-15 plus shipping.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
I
Okay, Bobby,
have all
Those
of
are
the
the only dolls
Frozen
I
2
have.
Barbie
Wow.
dolls from the Disney store, except I'm missing the ones from the very last scene that came out after the movie of her in her ice queen dress and then Anna in her queen dress. I have all of the other ones though, and then I've got a couple of the other from the other movies, but that is yeah. I love
You have
my
a lot
dolls.
of Crocs.
I do collect
Team
the
Croc.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what is he talking about?
I was able because I sent my lean money so her Aunt TT can buy and bought her very first pair of Crocs, and Arlene's not letting it go that I gave my lean money to buy Crocs. And
They are amazing. They're comfortable. They are so cute. My Lightning McQueen Crocs, next level. Those are amazing. They are literally Lightning McQueen, like Crocs.
You put the
You
Best
get
thing
them in
ever.
the park.
Lightning Crocs.
Yes, I put them in sports mode. Yes. Well, they sell the Lightning McQueen ones in the
Right.
parks, but I needed one size bigger, so I had to get them from the Crocs store. But most of the time, I do get my Crocs from the Disney parks. I have the Sorcerer ones, the Rose Gold ones, I have the platform ones, and now I want the yellow platform ones, but I do not have them at the moment.
Nice. So you walk around the parks in
The platform
Crocs?
one.
Is that what I really? I like
Unfortunately, okay, my feet, because of my arthritis, want to sit
Yeah.
like this
right.
rather than like this, so I
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
constantly get new shoes.
Got it.
So I did re-gift the white platform ones to a
Got
friend's
it.
sister,
Yeah.
but I need to get another pair. But
Interesting.
they were amazing.
Okay, that's what I was wondering because I have RA too, and I was wondering with the platform if you were like this all day.
I love the
and, like,
platform.
Yeah.
They were so comfortable when I had them, but honestly, it's with every pair of shoes, even the ones without a platform, sandals, everything, because my feet, they just stamp into it slowly,
Mhm.
so I
Right.
do have to. I suggest Under Armour shoes; those are my favorite.
Interesting.
But yeah, my Crocs, amazing for my rheumatoid arthritis. Like I was able to walk the park just fine in my Crocs.
Wow, that's great.
That's
Usually,
what
for a
I'm
lot of
worried
people,
about in August.
walking distances in Crocs is not like a thing. People get blisters and stuff, but that's great. Wow. All right. Well, we're hitting the
It
hour.
turned into a girly
Last chance
chat.
for questions from the chat or from the double case. Going once, going twice. All right. Taylor is officially off the. Wait, you got something? I almost let her off the hook.
There's your hand
She
up.
was nervous there. She thought she almost got out. What do you got there,
I
Krista?
was counting.
Oh, you were counting? Okay.
I was counting.
All right. Okay. She's off the hook. Thank you, Taylor. Don't sign out yet. Thank you so much.
Taylor, I have a question.
Oh,
What's up?
Do you have any questions for Bob?
Oh,
If you could ask Bob any question in the world, what would you ask him?
now she's nervous.
What do you collect?
What do I collect?
Yeah,
I don't know that I've seen. I
is-
don't know that I've seen
Talked about
you
it.
collect anything.
I've been a collector for a long time. I have an okay, not like spectacular, over the top sort of a pin collection. Nothing like yours or other people's, but I've got about 4 large bulletin boards that are full of fairly old, elaborate pins.
Mm-hmm.
And any T-shirt that I see at Disney, I have to collect. But I collect a lot of stuff outside of Disney too. I have an extensive stamp collection and music collection, and
That is cool.
yeah, it's just sort of stuff that a guy who's going on 59 has like accumulated over the years, you know. But
Oh goodness, I don't want to think about how much I'll have if I've
It's
already
like-
got this much at 22.
I don't know. You're gonna have to be swapping houses too when you get
I'm
to
gonna
your
need
mom's
the
age. Just
psychiatrist salary.
I know. It's like I can't live on that coast this year because there's
Or
too
rent the
much stuff in
storage
that
unit.
house.
And storage unit be all of your Disney stuff.
There you go.
But no, I haven't really been collecting all that much, except really just Disney clothing. And you know, the thing I'm really wanting is I guess because I haven't been a cast member and I'm about to be one, I think anything that I can get going into the Disney Company D store with my wife, who is a cast member, or into what's the name of the other, you know, where you, cast connections, where anything that says cast member on it, I want now. So I went and got this great, like a sort of a windbreaker jacket that had this great insignia with cast member on it and everything. That's my big thing.
Those are always the best. My
I know.
favorite piece of clothing is my Small World cast member
Yeah.
shirt, and they're just so much cooler.
Yes. Because I mean, it's like exclusive. You know, it's more exclusive than a pass holder thing, more exclusive than a DVZ thing. It's cast member. That's the most exclusive. So that's what I'm getting right now. But that was that. See how exciting that was?
I never knew.
You never knew?
I thought you were gonna say like books, that you had like books upon books upon books upon books.
Okay, hold on a second.
Like me?
Oh, I have an extensive book collection.
Like me?
I have 9 master's degrees, and I like to reread them all the time with my lips moving, and my lips get really tired.
You have all 27 exclusive of the encyclopedia.
You know, that is so funny. I still have the Collier's Encyclopedia that my dad was a construction worker when I was a little kid, right? So, you know, there wasn't anything online when you're a little kid in the 60s. So you needed this massive collection of
There was no
textbooks.
online.
There wasn't. So if you had to look something up, you had to find it in one of these books. You had a library in your house. And my dad, you know, with us being like blue collar, he had to like scrimp and save and get on this extensive payment plan to buy these books. And then, of course, you know, it's like building a highway. By the time he could buy all the books, they were outdated. So,
because I mean, there is like sets upon sets upon sets of encyclopedias.
I still have them.
Internet.
And, you had to buy them one by one back in the day.
Yep.
And my dad and mom always bought. They used to have special China sets that you could buy with these like food stamp books from the supermarket, and you would kind of collect them and get each different plate. So in my garage, like 20 feet away in this direction, I've got a huge box of like Christmas plates and colonial plates.
That is awesome.
People would be like, "What is all this stuff?" It's like
that's another thing that I collect is vintage glass.
Really? Oh, well. Someday I'll have you guys over to the house and you'll look at it and you'll go, "What is that?" Why would they
the
even
dishes
make
and
that?
stuff? My grandma used to have them too. She said she used to go to some stores up in New York, and they would, for as many, however much you use in your groceries, they would give you the stamps, and then the book once a month or something like that. You would send it out, and they'll send it to you. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the world. Oh, she's on.
Oh, that is Michael's.
Kelly?
It's Michael's.
Kelly, if you want to come on and grill your daughter.
Teapot collection.
Come on. We're not off yet. We've been waiting for you. So you got about, I'll give you about 2 minutes.
Anybody send her the link?
Pressure. What? Send her the link. She has. Wait, I sent her the link already.
Yes.
She said she was thinking, you know, Bob has been feeling weird. You know, I don't want him to like be asking Pete type questions with Taylor. Give me that link so I could come and save the day. My mama, what? My mama collects like the bean pots and matching jugs and stuff. Oh, she's setting up. She's setting up. That means she's already clothed, unlike some mods that I know.
Hey, I was clothed and had drawn just in case.
I was just going to ask you, you have a blue T-shirt on, but
I did not.
I thought you had a pair of scrubs on, like a nurse.
No, I mean, it says, it's my doctor, it's my Grey's Anatomy shirt. It says Gray, Stevens, Yang, Karev's, no, it says Gray, Shepard, Yang, Karev, Stevens, O'Malley, Sloan, Weber, and Bailey.
Nice.
All the OG.
I'm the one that has the scrubs.
Yeah.
You have scrubs on right now? That looks like a hoodie.
No, not tonight.
Bras are overrated.
I don't have my scrubs on tonight.
She's suggestive already, and she didn't even get on yet.
It's not even on. And you know what? I can't even boot her on here. I can
It's
threaten
okay.
to fight her though.
It's okay.
Oh,
I'll just come up with an excuse and say I'm feeling tired. I can't take it anymore, and I'll just hit end broadcast.
Just hit in and not even tell anybody he'll say goodnight. to
You got to
everybody.
rank.
What happened? I don't know. My hand hit the button.
What?
I'll
You
just say I
let
don't
us
know
know, and we'll put her in timeout.
No, she's a mod too. We can't put her in timeout. Isn't Kelly a mod?
That's amazing.
Is she? I don't know.
I
if
can't
she's
put
getting
you in
on.
Yeah, Kelly's a mod.
What?
Yeah, no, Kelly's a mod. You can't put her in timeout.
One mod can't put another mod in timeout.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Only you
man.
can put us in timeout, I think.
Yeah, that'll never happen. I need you to
Don't
put
tell
me in
him
timeout.
that.
I would never do that.
OVP.
Oh, there, VP. Hello. What's going on, VP? Miss you. What's up? Hello,
Kelly's
my friend.
Taylor's other family.
And of course, he's saying that he thinks
Yes.
that bras are overrated too. What's up, VP? What's going on? We're waiting for Kelly. Just got off work. I just finished grilling Taylor, and now we're getting into this already. We're gonna have an argument here between VP and his wife in the chat. Bras are overrated. Hey, pal, Adventure with VP. Pumped up to see you in about a week, pal. Oh, are you coming back, Jim? What's going on? Oh, that's great. I would love to see you when you come back.
I'm jealous. I've got a trip planned though over the summer, like June 2nd to like the 14th or something like that. I'm going with some friends.
Nice. June 2nd to the 14th?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be here for October 1st?
I don't know.
You don't know?
We'll see.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm
how
sure
excited
your
were you-
mom's going to be there. I know, but
How excited were you when they said they were going to open Disneyland?
I was psyched.
Did you?
Very happy. I want to go as soon as I can. I am going to let when it opens, every vlogger in America will be over there. I'm not trying to wait in those lines.
But
I'm
I
gonna
only
wait it out
thought
a little
that
bit.
California residents were only allowed. Is
Yeah.
that still?
But yeah, that's the plan so far. But like after that, when it opens up, I'm gonna give it a little time, and then I want to go. That'll probably be my last trip too.
But you can't
oh my
scream.
gosh. You should see what's going on here with VP.
I'm
and his
watching.
wife.
I'm
No
in the
screaming
chat.
on the
Yeah.
ride.
Are you seeing what's going on? They're still talking about bras.
Side, and you're trying to conceal something.
Terrible.
Kelly, what are you doing?
Yeah. What is taking
For
so
God's
long?
sake.
I sunburnt like this much of my arm. Like
Okay, so let me just for Disney-ish coming up on Monday, my wife and I are going to be playing the Game of Life Disney Parks edition.
that's pretty cool.
And I'm going to have a camera, with my wife and I, and then have another camera like down on the board game. And then I'm going to take a vote in the chat and see if it's like a retail. It's like $30 something retail from the Emporium, and see if you guys think that that'd be something that you'd like to have part of our next giveaway. What is this? The stream has moved from
I'm
the lofty
waiting for the
ambitions of a
Haunted
future
Mansion
medical
giveaway.
student who enjoys history and Latin to a slug it out over the efficacies of bras. Hey, Jim, never let it be said that we can't sanctify. All right. Okay. So she's obviously not coming on, and I'm about at the end of how long I can go for streams nowadays. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to thank Tay Ray, one of my favorite people on YouTube, for coming on and having a nice little chat with me, and please check out her channel. And is she still at $395 or did she go up? Did we bop her over 400?
I am at 398.
$398?
No, she was at still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go over to
She was at $398
Taylor
when
Made
before I
Magic.
came on.
We need 2 more people to get her over 400. well, 3 more to get over 400, but 2 more to get her at 400. And if you do that, don't go there and subscribe and then unsubscribe, because that kind of thing happens to me all the
Troll.
time. It's like,
Well,
I
was
get it, and then
subscribed
right
to
as soon as I get off, I don't have it.
Morning.
So please go and check out her channel and do that. And also, these 2 characters below me, Krista and Katrina, have a channel called the
So
Disney
we're
Double K.
characters, and then you call Taylor subject.
She is here. The one, the only, the redhead. She's here.
You
Hello.
are muted. Or can
I
I
can't
just
hear.
not hear her?
I can't
Hey,
hear.
Kelly. No,
Kelly, we
she's
can't hear
muted.
you.
I can't hear her neither. She said she'll be right back.
Big
Okay.
RIP.
Just subbed. Oh, Movie Mania Nick just subbed, so you should have $3.99.
Well, Taylor's at 401.
Are you at 401? Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Taylor. Now you have to throw a pie in your face. That's the way that it goes. You. That would be way worse for you. I just had to wipe
Ooh,
it off my balls. It'd be all in your hair.
Needs
Dad built
EpiPen
in.
to the rescue.
401 for Taylor. Congratulations.
Oh wow, 404 now.
404. Oh my goodness. 402, 404. Oh, Chris Dadbuilds is here. What's up? She ain't the only redhead here.
405.
What's up, Chris?
You're
Are you at
everyone's
405?
favorite.
Yeah.
Woo! Do it. 405. Congratulations, Taylor.
Thank you, everyone.
Keep going. All you got to do is click on any one of those videos on her channel just for a second, and you will enjoy her cuteness and her. Well, she's going to be doing even more DIYs. So look forward to
DIYs, dating horror stories.
dating. Wait. Are you going to have a series of dating horror stories?
A series worth of dating horror stories. The first one will probably be the dude that tried to put a spell on me. The second one will probably be the one who told me to kill myself.
Oh my God.
I knew this one too long. You think I'm going to let
That's
go
nice.
of that? All right. I am
yeah.
not going to ask you at all about the second one.
You'll get a whole video on it.
Since we were both into that psych thing, but let me ask you about the putting the spell on you. Was he like, what, voodoo or
He gave me a
Santeria,
box
or what was he?
of like crystals, and it was a Wiccan thing
Right.
for love and fertility. But
He brought
I
them
didn't know what it
where?
was. A what?
Where did he bring them to? Where did he bring these
Disney.
things to?
Disney. I went on a whole bunch of
So
Disney
you
dates.
met him at Disney, and he.
Yeah, and he gave me
Wow.
this
No
thing, and I was like, "What the heck is this
for
thought?"
at Disney.
And so I thought it was like weird. So I gave it to a little girl who was dressed in a pirate costume. I was like, "Arg, here's some
Oh,
treasure." But I had taken a picture of it, and I was hanging out with Dole Whip Dad and his family, and
no.
his girls were like, "You know what that is, right?" And I was like, what the heck?" And they were like, "It's a Wiccan thing." And we looked it up, and it was for love and fertility. And it was like, yeah. Good
Taylor,
stuff.
did he say I got friends on the other side?
That would have been more interesting. But
So you went on a bunch of Disney dates.
I can tell you,
a guy
Disney
gave
sites
you
to
a
use
box
and
of
not
rocks. A guy gave you a box
and
of rocks,
$5.
which you gave to a kid,
I
and then
did
find
not
out from
know.
Dole Whip Dad that you threw some Wicca mumbo jumbo
Well,
on a
this
child.
little child is blessed with love and fertility, so
Oh
at
my
least
God.
it's
Look
good.
at the next joggers, 19 kids and counting.
Oh my God. Addie Family Adventures is here.
Chris.
Chris, how are you? Christopher, my friend. Please go and check out Addie Family Adventures. He knows everything about Star Wars. I used to think I knew a lot about Star Wars. Compared to him, I don't know a darn thing about Star Wars. He has some great shows. Dad Builds. Just be careful what you say when you're around him. That's all I can say. He's got a great growing channel too.
Yes.
And let's see, Adventures with VP is on here. Please check him out. Movie Mania Nick, he just went over 1,000 subs of himself. So congratulations, Nick. And the Mickey Bunch, that's a great. Why the heck not? While you're at it, go check them out too. Where is she?
I don't know. I know Kelly said this morning that she was almost hitting 2K. Nope, she's still at 1.9K.
Yeah, I saw that. All right. No problem, Chris. All right, guys. Kelly, thanks very much for almost joining us. We love you. Don't tell me later why didn't you wait, because we've been waiting.
Waiting too long, Kelly.
Thanks a lot, Taylor. I will see you guys soon.
Thanks for letting us your interview, Taylor.
Thank you.
You guys hang on for just a second.
Okay.
My both of my dogs are snoring, and I'm like, is that my stomach?
He's gonna play his ding 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 ding.
You want me to? No.
Go
I am
your
not going to
instrument.
play that.
Yes.
Did she take her earbuds out because she's afraid I'm going to play the xylophone? Oh my God.
You should go on Google and
I just saw. You guys got to go back a few seconds and freeze frame the side eye that Taylor just gave me when she heard about the xylophone. It compares to some of the best side eyes I've seen of Prince on stage, like when he had to throw the Kardashians off and stuff like that. So no, I'm not going to do that to you. Good night, guys. Signing off. Everybody, don't worry about it because this will not be the thumbnail. Good night.